The resurgence of the White County boys basketball program has become a topic of conversation across the area. Part of the reason for the revival in Cleveland is Silas Mulligan. The junior guard's play last week helped the Warriors pass Lumpkin and Dawson counties, and also kept them in a tie with Cherokee Bluff atop the Region 7 3A standings. Mulligan scored 22 points against Lumpkin and 24 against Dawson County. So, there's no question what gave the Warriors the edge last week. This is Gaining the Edge, powered by Conditioned Air Systems.
I love Silas to death. Silas is hard to read sometimes. He don't get too high. He's kind of even keel as far as personality. But he's physically gifted. He's strong. He's athletic. He can shoot. He can get to the rim.
He's goofy. He is a fun person to be around, though, and he sets the energy at practice. He's a very, very fun kid to be around, and he makes us all better in practice.
Well, in practice, we prepare pretty well. We shoot. We compete all the time, so we'll be ready for the game.
He likes to have a good time, and that's what's refreshing because they are kids, and we see them at their best and their worst, but he's a good player and a good teammate.
Talk to me about having him on the court.
Well, it's just a lot easier because you actually got somebody that can score the ball for you and everything, and when he gets going and everything, it creates the energy for the whole team, and so it's nice when he's getting a groove because he gets everybody else in a groove. So.
Silas had a great week this past week. He had a total of 46 points. He shot 72% from 2, 67 from 3. Had some rebounds, some steals, some assists. Played really, really well. Kind of been waiting on that.
Well, we knew we needed these 2 games, and our other region games have gotten, not region games, but non-region games have gotten canceled. So we got to win all of our games from now on to, do good in the region. We want to be region championship champs, but that's the ideal.
What do you think gives him the edge as a player? What do you think it is that pushes him over the top?
Just his mentality every game going into it. Like, he thinks that he's going to be the best player out on the court every day, and he shows it sometimes. And sometimes he doesn't, he's smart enough where he doesn't have to have the ball in his hand all the time. So he's also a good teammate in that, where he doesn't just control it all the time, but he really does have a good mentality compared to everybody else. So.
Honestly, for me, I think the bigger the crowd, the bigger I feel like I got to perform, so people think he's good, or I don't want people to be like, he's not as good as people say he is. So I just want to, show everybody that I'm a real deal.
He's fun to coach because I know he's got competitive edge. He's not a rah-rah guy. He's not going to say much. He's just going to kind of go out there and play.
Oh, we're a very tight group. We have 5 or 6 seniors, and so we've been around playing with some of those guys below us for forever now, and it's always a fun time. We're a fun group. We've got a great set of coaches who just love us to death, and we're always happy to play for them and everything, so it's a very, very, very good group.
Losing from football, a lot of our football players came into basketball, and last year we wanted to be better, so we've done a little chemistry stuff, but we haven't as much because of COVID or whatever, but I think we've done better than we usually have.
This team has played really well, and we got a lot of goals that we're trying to reach, and that's been the funnest part so far. Is they come to work every day, and we just try to get better, but they're a joy to coach, and our coaching staff, they've been great for me, especially as a first-year head coach. So we feel good where we're at now. We know we got a lot of work to do, but at this point so far, we feel pretty good about the work we've put in.